Welcome to the 2025 housing market. What's going to happen with the property market this year? What's going to happen with prices? When's a good time to sell? Is it a good time to sell? Is it a good time to buy? Well, I'm here to give you my initial views as we move into this, what I think will be a much better year for the residential property market. And I'd like to tell you why I think that is. Number one, confidence. There is definitely a more positive sentiment in the market. People are feeling more positive. And the reasons they're feeling positive is, number one, interest rates. Mortgage interest rates at 4.75% are still relatively low in real terms. If we think about the average mortgage rate over the last 50 years or so, it's close to 8%. So at 4.75%, whilst yes, it's a lot higher than it was back at when we were experiencing 0.1, we always knew that wouldn't last. So at 4.75%, that is a competitive mortgage interest rate, and we will see more competitive rates as we go through the year. And actually, I believe those rates are going to hold pretty much the same throughout the year. I don't see any great changes there. And the reason I don't see great changes is because inflation is still hovering around the 3% level, and as long as it does, we can expect rates to stay there or thereabouts. What about house prices? Well, all the commentators predict, and there's certainly one or two that we've listened to over the years, are saying that house prices across the UK will increase on average by 5 to 6% over the next 12 months. So there's your second reason. People like to buy property in a market where they can see that their investment is going in that direction. So we do see a very marginal but decent rise in prices this year. Is it a good time of year to sell? The answer is yes. One of the great things that's changed in the housing market is the fact that it's very level right the way across the year. There used to be this bit of a camel's back where the market would go up and down between the sort of spring and autumn market. But actually now, once we get into January, very good month, February maybe a bit quieter, February and March, but then April, May, June, July, August, all the way through to the autumn, we can expect a busy market. So now is a good time to get your house on the market if you're thinking of selling. Also, if you're buying, of course, there are big stamp duty changes due on April the 1st. So certainly there is a real motivation if you're buying at the moment to get your solicitors moving to make sure that that deal happens before April the 1st. And if you'd like to contact any one of our Weber's branches, we'll tell you more about the detail as to how those stamp duty changes will affect your purchase in this first part of the year. So my overview is that I think the housing market is going to be good. I think it will be a good year. Transaction levels somewhere around 1.2 million over the next 12 months, which is back to where we need it to be. So if you're thinking of a move this year, it's not a bad time to be moving. It's still a great investment. People love to own their own properties in the UK, which is why the housing market remains so robust. So please contact any one of our Weber's offices. Go to our website, webers.co.uk, and we would be very, very happy to help you with your moving plans this year.